Did you, Polly? Oh, did you, Polly? Howdy, howdy, I am here. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go ahead and unmute. Sorry. I take care of something real quick. But yeah, you're probably gonna hear my phone go off on and off. People probably won't get notifications because I went live, twice already? So this is the third. Oh, give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm by myself tonight. Mama had to go to sleep. Unless she pops on it, but I doubt she does. So, how's it going, Dark Star? Ice, thank you for coming. Yeah, it's been a pretty good day. This is probably I think it's my third live, so this is the last notifications for today. My brother's in there irritating my mom. She's sleeping. She's like, shut up and go to bed. When she's tired, she don't want nobody to fuck with her. Yep, so how's everybody else doing tonight? You saw anybody else out there that's doing good, hopefully. Sorry, sinuses are acting up. I've been outside. Shouldn't mess with a damn oak tree. Yeah, I was at the cemetery earlier and they had moss hanging low, and time I fuck with those, I end up having allergy problems. And I don't really give a shit. That's just me. Let's see. Make sure I'm doing this right. Are you working on your channel, Corn? At least you're working on your channel. I've got my tablet going, so I'll try to see the chats as quick as I can. But it is what it is, you know. No hate against anything, it's just I'd rather have my tablet going so I can see everything. Darkstar, you'll find your calling sooner or later. It just takes time. It takes time. Yep, it just takes time for you to find a calling and find where you know. If you're doing live streams, you just gotta find where you're comfortable at. So you know, there's only so much of you. You know, there's only so much you can do. You just have to just keep moving forward, and you know you'll find the right spot. You'll be all right. Oh, you think you found your calling? I'm sorry, I misread it. That goes to show I don't pay attention to the chats all the time. That's just how I am. I'm a handful. If you found your calling, that's the good part. Now it's what you do with that calling that matters. Let's see. I'll have to eventually. Hey, at least you have fun with being, you know, being a gamer. I mean, I have nothing against anybody on that. As long as people have fun with it, that's what matters. That's what I'd rather tell people to have fun than get pissed off at something. Yeah, Dark Star, I'd have to get somebody to share the link for me. I'll check it out later. Because in the chats, it won't let you put the link in right yet unless you're a mod. Okay, what kind of old games? Yeah, see, I don't play Nintendo well, Nintendo, Super Nintendo was the last thing I've ever played. And I just don't get along with joysticks, so. But that's just me. Yeah, I can't play, like, any of the newer controllers. But that's just it. I mean, what can I say? Yeah, I don't know if I could do on PC. I don't think I could, truthfully. I don't think I could. Hi, Maxine. No problem, love. Yeah, we all have a busy time, you know. There ain't much we can do about that. Today was just driving around, really. Went to 2 cemeteries. There's another one I want to go to eventually, but I'm probably just going to do just recording instead of doing a live until the 5G starts rating up. The newer phone that I got is a 5G, and it's a pain in my ass right now. But it's okay though. It's a newer system, so they're just coming out with it. At least they're starting to. Hi Ty, how you doing? Oh, the neighbor just pulled up. That shitty ass vehicle, it sounds like. I think a neighbor, well, I ain't a neighbor, it's probably somebody down the road somewhere. Hi Margaret, I forgot to even tell you I was live. I know, I'm bad. I'm sorry, hon. How's it going for you, love? Are you off today? Or are you watching at work earlier? Tired but moving, yeah. Ty, I know that feeling. I wouldn't necessarily call it complaining, but I call it bitching. I was constantly bitching about my freaking thighs earlier. But right now they're okay. They're not hurting, so. Pug face. You out to dinner? You didn't even invite me? How rude. I'm teasing you. So what you having for dinner if you're out to dinner? The drive was good. It was a good drive, I will say that. Saturday when I went to that cemetery at all that squatting, I didn't feel it until yesterday and today. So yeah, it's better slowly by slowly. The muscle relaxer surely took effect. Yeah, I went to the cemetery and I was constantly squatting and reading the tombs Saturday. Or the headstones, I should say, and it was a little much for the knees and all, too. Yeah, we got a few of those around here. I just haven't been to one in probably 3 or 4 years, if not longer. Yeah, our family friends takes us out, and one of my family friends, and I haven't been back to that restaurant that they normally go to. I just stay so busy with it. And I'm not much of a restaurant eater, really. No, I can't go out as much as I would like, but yeah, he's gonna feed every one of us. He went to the restaurant, so he's gonna buy us all some kind of burritos or I don't know, I've gotta have meat in my burritos, I'm sorry. A little less beans, a little bit more meat, I'll be fine. More like beef. I'm more of a beef fan. I don't like the other stuff. Margaret, I feel the same way you just said that. I felt that one. Gotta have the meat in the burritos. You gotta have the meat in the tacos. You gotta have it in the quesadillas. You know, you gotta have it in everything. Gotta have the proteins. And not the beans kind of proteins. Lord, if we had beans in my house, my brother's gonna have to have Gas X. I'm sorry. Them motherfuckers, that's what they need. Okay. Oh my god. I'm not repeating that. Thank you. Oh my god. Come on. I'm not repeating it. Nice try. Come on. Oh Lord. Bet you wouldn't even say that on a live stream. Sorry, guys. That's not my tummy roaring, I promise. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. This is something else. I know you're probably getting a kick out of me laughing. I'll have to change that ringtone or text message notification. Oh my god. Like a beast? Okay. Alrighty, guys. I'm sorry. I can't even keep a straight face right now. You might. Yeah, that's gonna be your next ringtone. And they gonna crack up laughing when they know who's texting me. Oh, that's a nut. Okay. I know I'm crazy, but that's besides the point. I'm about to mute the mic in a minute, maybe. I'm just being a nut. Authentic fries. Never heard of that. But okay. Yeah, that's funny. Let me mute the mic a second. I'm still here. No, I am not. Thank you. I'm just a crazy one. Yes, dead air. I hear you. Sorry, I'm back. I was working on something. I had to work on something. I had to work on something. Eventually, I get something right. I get that off charger. What y'all up to? Sorry, guys, I had to work on something. Let's see if I can make my mic a little bit more sensitive. We'll see. I had to work on something. I couldn't resist. Could not resist on that one. I still don't figure how I did not pop off a joke earlier. I walked right in the fucking door. Okay, guys, yes, I do open doors. I'm not touching that one. Hey, I said I was going to change something. So I did. But if somebody else texts, it'll be different. So it's a different text. Back and forth. I'll fix it up. Then I know who's texting me when I look without looking. Somebody got quiet for a minute there. I wonder why. Of course, y'all know my phone goes off anyways. Now, do we want to talk about them squats now? I'm sorry, guys. I cannot help it. I'm laughing at that one. I'm just being a nut tonight. I'd rather laugh than to be pissed off. That's just how I am. Yeah, no, my phone's loud. That's just how it is. So, Margaret, how was your night? Well, evening, I should say. It hasn't quite hit nighttime yet. Well, maybe it has. Dark. Forgot. Towards the earlier parts of the months or year, it gets darker quicker. At least it does here. Now by 5:30, it's dark. 6 o'clock. Sometimes 6, but it's rare. Somebody got quiet. I wonder if they noticed the change. Oh, Lord. I'm a mess, I know. You been out and about? I've been good. I've been good being outside today. The day wasn't too bad. It was just I was robot eating and it was the signal. When I'm at home, I've got pretty well a good signal. I had to switch to cases on the phone so I wouldn't stop pressing the stop record shit. So that's all right. I have one more I've got a couple more videos I got to put out, and then I'll put out the one from today. But I still have one more to go. No, I've got 5 or 6 to go. 5, probably 5. I'll probably release them earlier in the day, depending on when it uploads. Because the internet's been a little sucky here, on and off, so if the internet plays well, it'll be out quick, but if it's going to be slow, then it's not going to be out. But I'll do that probably within the next week or so. Well, Margaret, I'm sure you're having fun with that one. But we all have our bills. By the way, the ringtone has been switched back. Yeah, I know what them bills are like. Trust me. Oh, if we can get our light bill under 200, we'd be happy. Of course, we don't have a heater. We don't have not heater, the dryer anymore, so that's not going to be run all the time. Can't afford to get a dryer right now. Yeah, I've had our one dryer went kaput last year on us. So I don't have that now. That's okay. Sorry, I had to look up something. But yeah, if y'all notice there's new subscribers and I haven't said hi to them or and they've subscribed, I'm not getting all of my notifications of who's all subscribed so I could actually say thank you to them. So it is what it is. So but yeah, we have our power bill, we have the cable bill, which does internet. Gotta get the landline shut off. And then we have the cell phone bills. And then mom's car payments. Mine's done with. I just got to get my title from the DMV. I just haven't went yet and got it. But that shouldn't cost very much. If I remember what they said, it was like $10 to get the title printed out for me. But other than that, we really don't have very many bills. But no, well, besides car insurance, but other than that, our bills are they're not cheap, that's for sure. Yeah, the damn cable bill is like $256 a month. And that's because of the phone line and the cable and then the internet, but other than that. Now the cell phone companies, our bill is $286 come February. But that was because I had to get the insurance on it. Or not insurance, but get a new phone insurance wise. So deductible on that. Yeah, I'm kinda a little annoyed with ANTT, but it is what it is. The phone that they had when they replaced the other phone, the people at the store is like it's 25 deductible. It ended up being $50. Plus your, so many fees you get throughout the whole thing. So that's one of those things. I just learned to deal with it. It's just it don't bother me. We all have our bills. Now if I could find a rich man to pay all the bills, I might be happy. But even then, I probably wouldn't be happy either. But yeah, bills are going to be there. But you also got to think of it this way too. You know, wherever you go, you've got to pay. You got to pay your gas bill. You know, there's all your gas in your vehicles is a bill in a way. And just when it comes up every time you get close to empty. Yeah, Margaret, I don't blame you. You wouldn't want one either. No, if we found us a rich man, it'd probably be one of them stuck up assholes you find. Just like the other day, I was in Walmart with Ma, and there's this one guy comes in there. Well, his credit cards had been declined. He goes, "Oh well, I guess I'll take it out of my bank account. I've got this and this and this," and I'm like, "What the? Like, who gives a rat's ass what you got in your fucking banking account? The one that should be carrying is the one that's spending the money, not the ones that's that's around you." But it is what it is. Yeah, the ones that's got to brag about what money they got, I don't really pay them any attention. Usually, if they bragging, they probably don't have it. Exactly, Margaret. If your credit card is declined, but yet you have so much in your banking account, why is your credit cards declined? That's ridiculous. Yeah. I wouldn't want that experience. Now, I've had when I was working with one of my works, the bank that I had at the time fucked up on the card. But other than that, what I had and what they said, that I don't know what you would call it, what they claimed they had in it. Like, oh no, it should never been taken out. Da 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 da. This shouldn't have been there. Da 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 da. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I asked them why. They go, we don't know. That's why I don't like Wells Fargo. They're shitty as hell. They like taking money and the whole 9 yards on that. But yeah, yeah, that's the only time. And I actually called when that happened that night because they had 24-hour service. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I told them how much that I subtracted everything. I didn't use the card anywhere. I didn't didn't take cash out anywhere. So they're like, oh, we don't know. I said, well, then who the hell took it out? If it wasn't me, then who the hell did? And so they looked. Oh, it shows it's one of us. Then why the fuck was it taken out? If it's one of y'all, then fix it. So, needless to say, I didn't stay with that one for a while. Yeah, Bank in America, I won't go to, and I will not go back to Wells Fargo for nothing. I don't trust them. They done screwed me once, they ain't gonna get me the second time. Yeah, there's been some crazy shit with that, but it is what it is. No, I'll tell you, SunTrust is what we got here. And I've had better experience with SunTrust than I used to have them. I don't have them anymore. There's another group. I've known a few people that had Mid Florida, but that's only for Florida. I don't do credit unions. They got fees up to yang yang. Well, if you find a good credit union, Margaret, that's the best, but yeah, the credit unions, the ones around here that I've seen, um, they tend to be not so great. They just don't. Yeah, there's one, it's, GE, Financial or GE Credit Union is what it used to be, I think. They've got the fees from who knows where. The last time I checked, just to cash a check that's their own check, but you're not a member of their credit union, it's like $10 or more. That's why I don't do credit unions. It's just the shit that they do, the fees that they give you. It's not worth it. Yeah, credit unions are not worth it. Yeah, my old phone did too. This one's all right. I mean, signal wise, it ain't all that great, but as long as it's working, that's what matters. But my phone's been pretty much okay. No, it wasn't a. No, somebody else paid us for something we did for them, and it was just easier to cash it there. Whereas if we took it to the bank that we were using at the time, again, Wells Fargo, they would have to hold it before they could cash it and give it to you. So that's why we went to the credit union that it came from, and it still weren't worth it. This was not worth it. You're gonna toss the phone? Hey, I know that problem. Yeah, Mom was sleeping tonight, so of course I think when we left today, she was wide awake. She hadn't even went to sleep, so she was up till probably like 7:30 tonight. I don't even know when I got done with supper or our dinner. So it is what it is. I'd rather her sleep than have her not sleeping at all. But she'll probably wake up again. Probably. Well, she may wake up around midnight. It depends on who all wakes her up. It all depends. Well, if my brother goes in there to feed the dogs, which he's probably already done, he usually feeds them around this time anyway, so. And they get all the food that they need at night. We tried, this is something that I've noticed. When we tried feeding them during the daytime, they would not eat as much, or they wouldn't eat at all. So I guess because we're in Florida, the heat, they don't want to eat in the heat. My phone's being stupid. Yeah, I could probably figure a way around my phone with the way the signal is, but when I'm at home, it's okay. It's just when I'm out. Driving was fine. The second cemetery that I went to, it was fine. The first one, it hated that cemetery. We didn't find everything we were looking for, but we found at least a good part of it. Sorry, TV caught my attention for a second. And it's the 1,000 Pound Sisters or something like that. Something caught my attention on there from that, but I'm not really watching it. Matter of fact, our shows that we normally watch on Tuesdays, I've been missing. Probably should put my TV on reminding me on that one, but I'll probably watch that in a little while. I don't know. It depends on how long I stay live. So, yeah. But yeah, I've been watching TV every on and off. I'm not really into watching what's on now. I'll probably change the channel to something different. Yeah, 1,000 Pound Sisters, yeah. It's on TLC. It's okay. One of the sisters had the surgery for weight loss, and then she'd got pregnant shortly after having the surgery, and that's kind of a big no-no. So, needless to say, it's not fun for them to have an ultrasound. Of course, as big as they are and what they've got to get through just to see the baby, that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. Yep. No, my brothers watch the Street Outlaws. I don't. They're not as good as they used to be. Of course, when the show started, it was only with Oklahoma boys, and now it's all over the place, and they think they're all that great, and they ain't shit. But, yeah, I don't watch Street Outlaws. I don't watch a lot of channels anymore like I used to. I'm just not a fan of certain movies, certain shows, or I'll probably catch up on Seven Little Johnsons later. And I've got a complainer in the background. He wants some food, which they don't have patience for. Or should I say wants to be seen or wants to be up with me. Margaret, what's y'all's temperature for tonight? Ours probably won't be that bad. I don't even know. I didn't even check to see. That's bad when I'm asking y'all what the temperature is and I can't even fucking remember my own. Yeah, Margaret, well, we normally watch The Masked Singer when it's on. The Masked Dancer, I did not watch. Dancing with the Stars was the first. This is the first season I've watched. I only watched up till AJ McLean got voted off, but other than that, I don't watch it. The Masked Dancer, I don't watch that, but the Masked Singer, I do watch. We missed most of our other shows. Seven Little Johnsons is the other show. We've missed it. But yeah, what is the temperature for y'all? For over there at least? Right now we're at 48. So, we're not too bad. Feels nice in here. My room temperature is probably in the. Oh, says 73. Room temperature is 73, but that's okay. It'll cool down very soon. I think we're supposed to be in the 30s. Yeah, y'all 11 degrees warmer than what I am here. I think we're supposed to get in the 30s. My brother had the news on today, and I think that's what they said. Not that I actually listen to it. Yep. We'll probably hit like 39, 38, and that'll be it. And then tomorrow night will be 44. So it'll probably be about 42. And then Wednesday's supposed to be in the 40s again. But I prefer it to stay cold. And Monday we're supposed to hit close to 80. But hey, at least this time me and Mom went out. We didn't freeze our ass off going to the cemetery. Poor Mama, man. She's like, I go to feel my feet thanks to you. That's where we were at the cemetery that we went to the other day, Saturday. It actually had a pond not too far from it, so the cool weather was getting the chill off the water, so that just makes it a little bit cooler. And it's kind of funny. You go 5 minutes from my place, and it's probably a good maybe 6 degrees difference. Sometimes more than that. Depends on where we're at. Oh, give me 1 second. Alrighty, I'm back. But yeah, the cold weather here, my family don't like it in the 40s. I love it. I can have my AC off at night. It won't be too hot. It'll be just right, It's in the 50s. I want the AC on, but last few nights I didn't do it. But that's just me. Now, there's one show I won't watch, Margaret, and it's called My Feet Are Killing Me. I cannot watch that. I cannot watch that show. And Dr. Pimple Popper, I'll watch that every once in a while, but yeah. Yeah, if it's in the 50s, AC is on. Most of the time, if I can get it, if I'm able to keep it on at that time, I will. If I have my door open and the AC went to Mom's room, because she's, on the other side of mine, she would come in here and shut off the AC if it's in the 50s. During the wintertime, we mainly keep the door closed. Yeah, I love my AC. It's gonna be shit if it goes out on us because I ain't calling Sears to fix it. They half-ass fixed the last time. So, yeah, I pretty much love the AC. If I can have my AC, I'll keep it going. But if it's in the 40s, I don't turn it on. If it's if it's in the 40s, I won't turn it on. I don't turn the heater on until it's closer to the 20s. Now I've got another friend of mine that lives just the other street over. They'll use she keeps her AC on fan, her window unit, and she sleeps at night plus a regular fan going on the cool nights. So I'm not the only one that likes the cold here. Nope, I'm not the only one. I've got my other brother, if he can have his AC on, he will too. But the weather's been just the right kind of weather for not to have it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, something caught my attention. I had to mute the mic for a second. But yeah, I love the cold weather. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I'm still here, guys. I just had to mute the mic a minute. Got loudmouths up there that's a little loud. I have the AC on all day long and all night during the summer. Because during the summer, we're in the 80s at night sometimes. Or in the 70s. So, it all depends. I probably could open my window and bring in air that way, but it's a little work to get to it. Even though I've got the master bedroom, it's not all that big of a room, so Oh, hell no, I'm not watching. I'm not having that on a TV. Fuck no. I am not watching. My feet are killing me. Hell no. I'm sorry, I can watch Pimple Popper. I can watch anything else. Surgeries, stuff like that. She start fucking with feet. That just that gags me. I'm sorry. That's one stomach I don't have for. Now there is a good movie on that's on FX, and it's called The Hate You Give, which is a pretty damn good movie. Um, Lurking. If you don't see it, it's probably lurking somewhere. Let's see. Yep. It actually feels good right now outside. Kinda. Well, we've already dropped 2 degrees, so it says it's 46 out there. I can check for sure. Yep. It should be around sooner or later. Actually, no, it says it's 45, so we're probably getting the 30s tonight, and it's only 11 o'clock, so we'll probably get on the 30s. Probably about 38 ish here. I didn't look to see for sure. I told it you were asking for it. So we'll see if it shows up for you. If not, you can always get on panel and ask for it. It might hear you. And it is an open panel night. Unless something crazy happens. Other than that, it's open panel. But it shouldn't be any craziness. And it shouldn't be in being made to be two different things. I don't necessarily say nobody can be on a panel, but I don't like things that happens when other panels come to mine. So if all are, if they behave, they can stay up on the panel, but if they don't behave, then they can't. I don't blame you, Margaret. I don't blame you. There almost wasn't going to be a panel tonight, but I kind of promised it. So that's why I went on and did the live stream. I'm still waiting on some more cop watching. At least for somebody to go live on theirs and do some cop watching there. I want to see if somebody tests that one. But yeah, I almost did not do this live stream tonight. I weren't in the mood. I was peed off at something, and finally I calmed down and said, "Hell, fuck it," Go ahead and do a live stream. It is what it is. I get mad sometimes, and I don't necessarily want y'all to see me mad. It's what I say when I'm mad that I don't like. It's not that I don't like y'all to see me mad. I just don't like everybody seeing my seeing what I say. It's just not. I'd rather take it privately. But nobody's perfect, so yeah, it's better to me. It's better taken if I have something that's bugging me or somebody's, I'm annoyed with or something happened. I won't go on their panel and cause any issues. I won't go on their live stream and cause any issues. At least I try not to. I try to be the civil person. You didn't miss anything tonight, Pugface. It's been pretty good. We still have to set up a Pugface night for your music night. And you're ready for that. But yeah, it's been a pretty quiet night, so that's what I like. When I have quiet nights, that's what I like. I mean, yeah, I prefer to have people on panel or talking, but a quiet night where you don't have all these trolls and you don't have assholes trying to ruin things. I'm here to support everybody. This is not for me, this is for everybody. Although, Pugface, you had me cracking up laughing earlier about during the drive that I had. I was cracking up laughing. It was hilarious. I did get a copyright, but hell, it is what it is. It's better just to ignore it and delete it. No big deal. I don't know if it's gonna fix it or not. I don't concern with that. All the other times they don't hit me with it, so it's only because I turned up the music, really. I thought I probably need to get a new radio, probably sooner or later. It won't play CDs in it. It gets stuck in there, and the last time that I tried to put a CD in there, I had to get tweezers and a pair of rubber gloves and use that to get it out. At least it weren't a CD that I actually liked, so. Yep, that was the phone again. That's good he went live. I'm glad he went live. I don't know how long I'll stay live. I probably won't be live much longer. Yeah, but they didn't ban you from going live, did they? I don't know what they're gonna do about it, but hey. And it's normally the one bigger groups or bigger people that they cause more issues with, so if they're getting a little bit more stricter on it, that's okay. Yeah, when you going back out? And I did love your live stream with QT, by the way, Pugface. Sorry, I had to check something real quick. Okay, so it's just, yeah, I just deleted the video. I didn't know what they do on it, so. Yeah, it was an amazing interview. I liked it. Of course, I love QT. He's an amazing guy. Well, that all depends on what you're up to, Pug. Yeah, well, I ain't monetized anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, I don't really, So what they demonetize something they ain't monetized. Ain't worried about it. Another thing was like an ad or something. You know how the radio plays these commercials. It's like that's not going to be monetized and da 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 da. I'm like, I don't care. I really don't. I mean, music is music. At least you got to hear part of what I listen to on a daily basis. Like if my radio comes on, or well, no, actually I use Spotify mainly. But if I'm in the car, it's a radio. And I was driving Mama nuts switching the channels. I cannot stand a radio station to have all these commercials in it. Now, for my birthday, my mother did get me Spotify Premium, so if I want to listen to a particular artist, I can. It's all over the place. I think last night I was watching or listening to Motown Classics. I think that's what it called it. I don't know. It's a playlist. See if I can find it. Sorry. Yep, this is Classic Motown. Let's see if it'll play. But yeah, that's what I was listening to last night, but I might as well shut it off before I get copyrighted. But yeah, that was what I was listening to last night. I get in the phase where I only want to listen to certain Motown artists like Temptations or the Jackson 5, something like that. But yeah, it only depends on what mood I'm in. I switch music every so often. Another one that I watch are listening to Billie Eilish is one. Every once in a while I'll get back for David Bowie, Prince, Queen, Bucky Covington. He did American Idol. Prince Royce. Hold on, yards. It's all over the place. Let's see, I don't even know what's my library. Let's see if I can pick out one. Wham is another one. Selena. So yeah, it's all a mixture. But yeah, I'm one of those. I have a mixture of music, so see if I can look back at my playlist again. Going back up to see which one. Bruno Mars is another one that I'll listen to. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I have to see. Another one of the singers I listen to is Leslie Grace. She does pretty good. Let's see. Yeah, my music's all over the place. But yeah, it's just a genre. Post Malone, Johnny Cash, it's all over the place. But it's music, You gotta listen to what your heart feels for. Uh, uh, I might make this live stream to an hour and 30 minutes and then I'll end it probably. It all depends on how I feel. Because I've got to catch back up on some movies. Or TV shows, I should say. I've missed one of my shows the whole season, so I'll probably have to go back to that eventually. Yep. Well, Pug, if you go cop watching, I'll try to see if I can find it. We'll see. I try to show love. I try to go and say hi to everybody when I can. At least I try to. I don't watch every live stream. I try to give everybody equal amount of attention, but it is what it is. I had to check out something real quick. Well, guys, I think I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it quits, and I don't know. We'll see. Sorry, I'm sending a joke to a friend. Yep, we got a crazy one in the house. Yep, I knew somebody get a kick out of that one. Yeah, it's just one of them days. Yeah, my town pretty much sucks here. I tell you, it's growing too fast. I can remember when I was a child where things were, well, even as a teenager, honestly, or early 20s, things that are grown up now to having developments or housing, no, they weren't there. They were orange groves or pastures of land, people owned. They just sold out for a higher bid. Matter of fact, part of the area I went to today, out there, it's not too far from the private airport. It doesn't do, it normally does, private flights. It doesn't do, I don't do commercial flying or anything like that. Or at least it used to didn't. And out there, the planes fly over in this area. They have decided to put homes, so many homes per acre. So where it used to be like one home per, or one or two homes per acre, or 2 acres, 3 acres, 5 acres, whatever. It's now five within so many. I think it's like 1 or 2 acres, something like that. So development is just, it's growing too much. I'd rather stick with a small town than anything else. That's just me, preferably. Let's see. I'm just a person that likes small towns. I don't like them big towns. Like what town I'm in now, it's grown so much that I can't stand it. I cannot stand how the big town is, growing. Like, yeah, my town is not as big as it used to be, but or it's not as big as some of the other towns around, but I'd rather it stay small than to be big, but they're growing it. Wow. Well, that just means I won't go to Cali, that's for sure. The move. But here we have property taxes, so like I've always said, um, each state has a pro and a con. For ours, the con to ours is the property taxes. And it also depends on what county you're in. County wise, one town would be cheaper, a county. Holy shit. Yeah, where I'm at, where the place I stay in, the wiring system itself is all jacked up. We redid our breaker box, and we didn't know where wires were, like where they go to, like the breakers that it's supposed to go to don't go there, and it's all make sure we try to do what we could. Not only that, but for a 15 amp breaker, they had so much on one breaker. They weren't crazy. It was just crazy. And we switched out the breaker box probably 5-6 years ago, and the whole reason we switched it was because we were constantly having to deal with trips, and here and now we're still dealing with trip breakers. So it is what it is. I'll have to figure it out eventually. It's nothing bad. At least the breakers flip, so it really is electrical reasons. It's all right, but I don't know what's going on. And to make sure of the whole 9 yards. But yeah, it's a handful. Everything's new. We only mess with square D breakers anyway, so at least we know they're good. But yeah, it's a mixture. Holy shit. Yeah, I know you'll probably hear my phone going doot doot doot. Sorry about that. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits tonight. See if I can get a movie or watch a live stream or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just decided to do a quick live stream for a little while. We'll see. I'll probably add another one on tomorrow or the next day. I don't know. I'm waiting for the sleep medication to kick in because I only slept 4 hours, if that. I think it was like 6 o'clock this morning, 7 o'clock before I fell asleep, and woke up around 11. So 4 to 5 hours sleep. It all depends. I don't know how long I actually slept or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this so that I can at least start winding down. I don't need to be on a live stream and trying to overdo it. I appreciate everybody that came in. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all soon.